Stop trying to find and pursue a relationship. Is it really worth to have something if you know that it will be taken away from you at the end? You will always find yourself in misery and sadness, no matter what. So is it really worth it? Think about it. Dear ladies and gentles, welcome to my first YouTube video. And today I'll be talking about how we all should stop giving attention to men and stop wanting their attention and their validation, because we as women should focus on something deeper, something less mediocre. And the need to have love in your life is very destructive, and you should all stop doing that. Yes, you probably think that this will be the message for this video. However, unfortunately or fortunately, it's not. This is not how I always imagined that I will start my channel with, but recently something happened in my life that really pushed me to start creating, and hopefully this will be a push for me to get out of my comfort zone. I don't really have a certain plan or script that I'm planning to go over today, so this video might come off a bit unstructured, and just a short disclaimer that this video doesn't bear any kind of informative connotation. It's just me trying to document my life and my experiences. I'll be sharing with them, and maybe you'll find something that will resonate with you or something that you will relate to. I think it's not a secret that this year I've had a very bad luck with men, and I've been having so many bad experiences that are gradually changing me bit by bit, and I'm not sure if this change is positive, to be honest. And at the same time, I feel like I'm not changing at all. I feel like I'm not learning from my mistakes at all, and I keep going back to where it took me so long to get out of. But then something happens in my life, and I just realized that no, I didn't go through this lesson. I didn't learn anything. And it's really frustrating. It's really frustrating to feel unworthy of love, to lose your hope. It's really sad, and I really don't want to go through this. And I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying not to align myself with my bad experiences. I've had this period in my life where I was like, I hate men. They're always bad. They're always somehow gonna do you wrong in some way. But I am releasing this kind of mindset from my life, because this is not what I want to be associated with, and it's not how I am. It's not. I really wish this could be something that would be imprinted into my head, because it would make my life so much easier. But I always see good in people, no matter what kind of bad experiences I have. And I really want to believe that there are good people out there, and there are good people, because the love around me feels really promising. Recently, yesterday, I went through another psychosis, but I'm okay now. This week, I think someone appeared in my life in a really embarrassing way. I'm not gonna disclose any details here, but just overall for you to know. I had several text messages that we shared, but it just felt like he was so perfect. He had this really big, deep, kind eyes that just really attracted me. And it was so embarrassing, because I just didn't want to admit the fact that I like this guy, and I didn't really want to be vulnerable with it. And it's just something that you go through when you like someone. And there's so many different names for that. It's like limerence, infatuation, but I don't know how to call it, what to call it. It was embarrassing. At the end, he just disappeared, he ghosted me, and I felt sad yesterday, and it was like, why is it happening to me? Because I really wanted this thing to actually happen and to actually manifest into my life. And this is the thing, every single guy that appears in my life, I always think that it's gonna change me in some way. And I think this is the problem, that my need for a person to appear in my life and somehow save me, and with their presence in my life, all my problems will disappear. And I think as a human being, as a social creature, the need for validation, for love, for the sense of belonging is okay, it's fine, but it shouldn't be taking over your life, because it has been taking over my life. I think it really stems from the feeling of not being enough, from the feeling of not being comfortable with yourself. And like, if someone loves me, then there's nothing wrong with me, probably because someone was able to see good in me, right? And it would be a proof that there's nothing wrong with me, it's just my negative thoughts. I want to release that. I want to stop looking for an invisible person in every single room I enter. I want to stop that, and I want to get comfortable with who I am. I've always condemned this idea because I felt like if I'll have love, it should be passionate. It should never be surface level. It shouldn't be mediocre. And at the same time, I didn't want it to be the center of my life, so I wouldn't be, of course, obsessed with the person and be super emotionally attached to them. It's just like I'm going from one limit to another, and unfortunately it doesn't work that way, and I have to choose something. And I'm choosing a superficial connection with people, because I really don't want to keep losing myself over and over again like I did this year with people that I liked. I don't know, this need for a relationship has been making me feel insecure, unworthy, because I feel like my feelings are never reciprocated in the way that I want them to be. I think I'm losing like a sequence here, a logical sequence. I just keep yapping and saying something, but it's just how I've been feeling, honestly. And I'm saying this, but I think I still have this scintilla of hope that someone will appear in my life and be like, hey, all of the things that you said were wrong, because I appeared in your life, and every single experience that you had before were a lesson, and they brought you to me. But it doesn't work this way, and I know that if I will find someone that I will fully love, it will end at some point in life, because nothing is permanent enough, nothing is promised. Why are you scared of losing something when nothing really belongs to you? As I saw on the internet, it really struck a chord with me. And it's just, I feel like I've been starting connections with either thinking that it will change my whole life, or being so detached because of the fear that I will get attached and lose myself and it will end in any way. So what's the point of feeling detached? So again, from one side to another. And I don't know if there is like a certain advice or a cure for this, if there's any way to fix this. I think I'm gonna go through life and I'll have to get at peace with it, and the only way I can get at peace with it is finding peace within myself, because something that will never ever change is my presence in my own life. And anyways, I think this was just more like a diary entry, with me venting with what I've been feeling. Yes, anyways, future me, tell me that everything is good and that I found peace. I don't care how you find peace, but I really want you to find peace. Either is by being alone and realizing how everything was stupid, or either having a person in your life that really changed all your beliefs and your system of perceptions. I really don't care how, but I just want to be peaceful and okay with where I am, and hopefully it is the case for you. Anyways, thank you for listening. For those who stayed till the end and listened my yapping, bye. See you in the next video.
The softest light, no